Let's begin with step one, a comment, put in a comment there. Let's define the parking hours, which is between 9 a.m. and 5 p.m. So we declare two variables. Let's call the first one start time. We equate that equals to 9, which means 9 a.m. That is just a comment. And the second variable, we'll call it end time, and we call it 17. We'll put in a comment there for clarity, 5 p.m. We are using the 24-hour format. Okay, so step two, we check if we check if parking is allowed as at the time you are about to park. So for that, we'll create a function. So you begin declaring the function in JavaScript by that keyword. So let's call the function can park. And this function will take in the current time. That means it will look at the time at which you're about to park, take that as an input, and then it makes a decision. So it finds out if the current time is greater or equals to start time, which we have declared to be 9 a.m. And so double ampersand sign means and condition statement to trying to find out if two things are true. So it also finds out if the current time is less than or equals to end time, okay, which is 5 p.m. So if this is true, so it's going to return true. Otherwise, that is, if it's not within that time frame, it's going to return false. So we're going to use this condition in as we move forward. Now that we have declared that function, let's see an example usage of that function. Let's declare another constant, um, current time. We declare putting a new value and we'll make it a date. So in the date, you can get the day, get the hours, get the minutes, but we're interested in the particular hour. So, so what is simply doing is getting the current hour. Okay. And then we'll utilize that can pack function that we declared earlier. So if can pack, remember the can pack takes in an input of the current time. If can pack, meaning within this time I'm about to pack, if it determines that it is true, it is going to say you can pack now. Otherwise, else, okay, console.log should throw in parking is not allowed at this time. So as at the time of writing or running this code, because if running this code, it is 12:06. Okay, so which falls within um, the range. So if I come here on the console and I do node, and the name of this file is packing.js, so you can see on the console it said you can pack now. So if I run this outside of this time frame, maybe like 8 a.m. or 6 p.m., it's going to tell me packing is not allowed. Okay, so that is how to use the function. All right, so moving on, let's go to step three. We'll bring all of this together finally. Let's go to step three. And this time, what you want to do in step three is to track packing time. So let's assume you have parked. So we'll need to track the parking duration to ensure that you don't exceed the 3 hour limit. So declare another variable, parking starts time is equals to new date. Okay, get the hours. So what this means is time when you started parking. So just like the can park function, we create another function called check parking time. So that earlier function just check if you can park um, within that time range. So this is trying to find out um, your parking time. So we call this check parking time duration. Okay, just to see if you've exceeded um, the limit. So start, let current time is equals to new date dot get hours. Okay, and then we say let time parked equals to current time. That means the difference between current time and the parking start time. So we want to, what is the difference between those two times? So that's what we use to track your um, amount of time that you've parked. So we can then say if time parked, okay, is equal, that is the difference between current time and parking start time is greater than 3 hours. So what do we want to console out? We want to say you, okay, have parked for more than 3 hours. Please leave so that others can have a space to park. Otherwise, we'll give you a ticket. Else, console.log, else that is otherwise if you've not parked for more than 3 hours. It just tells you how long you've parked for. You have parked for, and because we are putting a variable within this string, we'll use the backtick. Okay, that is because we are embedding a variable within here. So we'll call them time parked. Okay, hours. Okay, good. So in order to test this, we could come here, bottom, just, call the function, call it, let's come here. You can clear what we've done before. Of course, we have two functions on this that's going to run. So if we run node pack.js again, so you can pack now, that was the earlier one, can pack that we ran before, but now this one check packing duration is simply telling me you have packed for 0 hours. Of course, that is true. So it's using my current time to make that computation, and that we always, for the most part, right now, lead to zero because my start time and my packing time, start time are the same.